Robert, I am not a violent man, but I was ready to take Barrett apart piece by piece for holding out on that WSB agent in Toledo. I'm ready to kill it.
I knew there was more to it than he'd let on.
All right, now, this agent's life is on the line. What are we going to do?
Well, it's obvious that the DVX is methodically trying to eliminate the entire Bureau.
Over our dead body.
Which is the general idea, isn't it? I mean, so much for being on top of the DVX hit list.
Does that bother you?
Not terribly, but what does bother me, though, is whether or not he's telling the truth.
You think he could be lying about this hit?
I hardly think so. I was prepared to waste the guy right here and now.
Yeah, the powers of friendly persuasion.
Whatever it takes.
We didn't have time for a full-blown interrogation.
No, and it's gone on far too long now.
Well, you got your point across to Barrett. I think he's telling the truth.
Agreed.
I mean, even if he isn't, we have to proceed as though he is.
At least until we check it out.
Who is the WSB agent in Toledo, anyway?
Who knows?
Well, there's only one.
A town that size, that's all they need.
Let's just let the computer check it out.
You know, finding out the name of the DVX target is only half the problem.
We've got to locate him and warn him fast.
Or someone robs him out. All right.
You can find
Let's find out
name.
who our boy in Toledo is.
Well, who is next on the DVX hit list?
A guy called Rush.
I'll get on it right away. Any instructions?
Yeah, call the Toledo office first. They should know where he is.
Okay, I'll use my phone.
And send Barrett back in.
Right.
Let's hope that Mr. Rush hasn't decided to take him off the hook this afternoon.
Otherwise, his line won't be the only thing that's dead.
All right.
What now?
You tell us and fast.
I don't have any more to tell you guys.
Tell us again.
Look, what more? I don't know. What do you want to know? What is it?
When is the hit scheduled?
6 o'clock.
It's less than 3 hours from now.
Who's doing the job?
Donnelly, I don't know.
Well, is he regular DVX or a special?
I don't know! Listen to me. The DVX has a special corps of assassins. They don't let anybody know what's going on.
Why the hell didn't you tell us all this before you? You know something, Scorpio? I don't think he's really interested in our protection anymore at all.
Now listen to me. You guys promised me. You promised!
We always put him back where we found him.
Oh, yeah. He'd last about 5 minutes in prison.
Look, what else can I do for you?
Cooperate completely. You answer questions the first time and not the 50th.
I don't have anything else to give you!
We'll think of something. What now?
Call in the best agent we can find, someone we can trust. Look after our reluctant informant here. In the meantime, our top priority is to keep Rush alive.
All right.
Please. Please, what's going to happen to me now?
We'll stick to our bargain, as long as you stick to yours. In the meantime, you wait in Anna's office until the agent arrives. Come on, Barrett. You give that agent any trouble, you're going to meet with an unfortunate accident. Now, get out of here.
Come on.
Lock the door.
All right. The WSB office in Toledo have no idea where Rush is.
Oh, great.
But they're going to try and track him down.
Well, did you tell them it was urgent?
Of course, top priority. I also spoke to the police department there. They've got an APB out on him, and as soon as they find him, they're going to put him in protective custody.
If they find him.
If they find
I'm
him.
not going to hang around here. I'm off to Toledo.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on a plane to the Biscayne Islands tonight. I'm going to have to tell Monica and Greta the trip has been postponed.
Think they'll do that?
Well, they're certainly not going to like it, but I'm not going to let them go down to that hellhole by themselves. And until we solve this problem with Rush, Greta's husband's on his own.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a long afternoon.
All right, let's get to it. We haven't got a minute to waste. We got a life to save.
Well, hi
Hello.
there, Anna Devane, ace of detectives.
Oh.
Are you working on a hot case?
Well, actually, I'm looking for the best takeout food in town. Got any suspects?
I'll go quietly.
Oh, dear. How's business?
Oh, it's pretty good. How's about you? You like working for yourself?
Yes. I wish I could get the boss to give me some time off there.
I know that problem. How's Robin?
She's well. Having a good time in Italy. Robert and I are hoping that perhaps we can take a visit.
Well, the next time you talk to her, you give her my love.
I shall.
What can I do for you?
I need a large supply of sandwiches and some fresh coffee for the office.
Detective work certainly builds an appetite. Are you feeding an army up there? You looking for somebody? Camellia?
No.
Well.
I really don't care what she does anymore, really.
I can't say I blame you. Anyway, she and Duke just suddenly split.
Again?
I know, they seem to do that a lot.
Guess the next wedding bells we hear here in Port Charles for them.
I wish there was something I could say or do to make you feel better.
I wish there was, too.
Well, hi there. Come on in, sit down. I'll get you a cup of coffee.
Thank you.
I've seen you here once before, I know, with young Dr. Hardy.
Yes, we work together at General Hospital. I'm Simone Ravel, the new resident there. Nice to
Ruby
meet you.
Anderson. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Anna Devane. How do you do?
Hi.
You look a little beat up there.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Well, so's she. But her problem is a guy.
Her problem is not one that she shares alone.
Well, then you two will have a lot to talk about. I'm going in the kitchen to make those sandwiches.
Make
Excuse
that
me.
too.
Okay.
Why does it always have to be so complicated?
Oh, dear. I don't know. Oh, it's hard enough to find the right man. And then it's nearly impossible to have a relationship with them.
I mean, it's like you grow up believing that love is the most important thing in the world. But it doesn't take long for you to realize that it's far from enough.
You with someone?
We're in it up to our necks and sinking fast.
You love him, though.
For what it's worth.
Well, it's worth everything. The last person that should give you advice on romance. But maybe it takes a loser to know
Do you know what?
that if you really do love somebody, you mustn't let anything or anybody come between you. Or else you just regret it, I suppose.
Well, it's very good advice. But for somebody else, I'm afraid. See, I have very special circumstances. I'm beginning to think that the only way I can truly love this guy is to give him up.
I put that number through for you, Mr. Scorpio.
Thank you. How long before we arrive in Toledo?
We'll be on the ground in a little over an hour.
Mrs. Scorpio,
Hi, I'm glad you called. We've got an update on the search for Rush.
you found him?
No trace of him.
What about the APB?
Well, they have the entire Toledo area covered, but he hasn't turned up yet.
And the WSB doesn't have a clue where he might be?
None. He never notified them that he was taking a trip or that he was going undercover for any reason.
I don't like the looks of this.
Do you think that the DVX might have lured him into some kind of trap?
It would explain his curious behavior.
Oh, if that's the case, we're never going to find him.
All we can do is hope that he's left some trail. Listen, stay on the WSB. Rush must have told someone where he'd be at 6 o'clock.
All right, I'll try. Oh, the Toledo police are going to meet you at the airport.
Good. Now, if only they have Rush with them.
Hello?
Dusty?
Yes? No, wait.
Are you with me now?
Yes.
Have you got the gun?
Yes.
And you know the address where Mr. Rush will meet you?
Yes.
Very good. Then all you have to remember is to eliminate him at 6 o'clock. You will do that for me, won't you?
I know you're in a hurry to land, Mr. Scorpio, so I checked with the captain. You should be happy to hear that we picked up a tailwind. We should be landing a little bit early in Toledo.
Good. Sooner the better.
Have you got an important business meeting there?
No, but an associate does. I've got to be damn sure he doesn't make it.
Bingo.
This doesn't make sense. Why? Why would Rush want to meet anybody here? Most of the offices in this building are empty. The sort of people where maybe Rush donate furniture. So, he was set up? Yeah, let's find out. Oh, yeah. Too late. He's dead.